This is so weird. Okay, so basically I'm trying something different today. Okay, I don't know what else to say. Oh no, I have to read a lot. It was many and many a year ago, in a kingdom by the sea, that a maiden there lived whom you may know, by the name of Annabel Lee. Day 1. The Beloved. I'm nervous, what? And class dismissed. By our next meeting, I need a full report of the chosen poem everyone searched. Got it? The classroom was then filled with a series of low yes ma'ams and a few hums. Satisfied, your literature teacher packs up her things and went out of the classroom. Once she was out, the students went on a series of chitter and chatter. Others stood up, dragging their chair as they prepared to head out for lunch break. A slight yawn escaped your lips. Your eyes gazed outside through the classroom's windows. The sky is starting to dim, the sun's rays blocked by the dark clouds looming. You cursed under your breath. It's going to rain, just my luck. I didn't bother to bring an umbrella too. You sighed in irritation as you stood up from your seat. Suddenly, a tap on your shoulder interrupted your line of thought. You turned your head towards the person asking for your attention. Your eyes met with the cobalt blue ones. They stared straight into your own orbs, a brow raised as if in slight irritation. She's clearly impatient. Impatient for what? Oh, you look like a Barbie girl. The fuck? Did you hear me? Do you want to come with us for lunch? I mean, I know you don't really eat lunch and spend most of your time somewhere else, but you sure you're not going to eat? I mean, look at you. Your eyes twitch from her words. You have no idea if that was out of concern for your well-being or if she's trying to bring you down. Either way, it stung you. You wrapped your arms around yourself, your insecurity rising up to your throat, trying to suffocate you. Brittany? Just then, a new and familiar voice broke your inner turmoil. Oh, that's right. Oh, fucking hell, what? This art style is beautiful. I love it. Do I have to do voice acting? I'm not good at this. That's really insensitive of you. Imagine if someone else told you about how you look. Crow Ichabod? What? Crow? The class representative and one of your close friends. Heck, probably only one of your friends that you really admire and maybe have a tiny crush on. Excuse me? Brittany only huffed and looked away from Crow's spiteful gaze as he turns his attention to you. That's a guy. Oh, Crow. I give up. Gives you a small smile while handing out something to you. You looked down to see it. It was your ID. You dropped this, by the way. You grabbed your ID and looked down to see. Your name is... Yeah. Oh no, I need a last name? I don't know. The ID shows my name, Mercy Boombox, along with my pronouns. I don't care, sure. This one. You looked at the ID one more time and double-checked if it's correct. Name, Mercy Boombox. Pronouns, she, her. This is hilarious. You took your ID back from Crow and gave him a small thank you. He gave you a closed smile, muttering a no problem as he went back to Brittany's side where the rest of his friends are. So, are you coming with us or not? Brittany said, clearly getting impatient by the second, her hand on her hip while waiting for your response. Then you decide to go to the... This is so unlike me. I would never go to the library. I would go home. library. No thank you, I think I'll head to the library today. Brittany just gave you a low huff, not saying anything. She turned around with 4 of her friends following her lead, one of them being Crow. I don't care if I'm saying his name wrong, okay? It's Crow, whether you like it or not. He, however, gave you one last look before heading out with the rest of the group. A sigh of relief escaped your lips as you gathered your thoughts and things. Next stop, the library. Yay. The hallway was rowdy and filled with a mix of sweaty and tired young adults, some on their way to their next class while the rest went to the cafeteria's direction. And of course, there was some who was going to the same direction as you were. The library door is beyond your reach, a smile etched on your face, already missing the smell of books. No, now I seem like a nerd. What? You opened the door and you were hit by the smell of coffee and books. You went to the usual spot in the library, the one by the large window near the cafe section. The fancy thing about your university is that their library is a library cafe. Students can get coffee as early in the morning up until the afternoon. It is a huge hit amongst the students and you can't seem to blame them. Coffee fuels every college student's soul, especially getting work done. As you made your way towards your usual spot, however, you halted when a person suddenly took a seat on the spot. You groaned. Just great. What should I do about this? Take a seat beside him. Sure, why not? Who the fuck cares at this point? At the cost of the comfort of your favorite spot, you don't want to deal with him, nor want to engage in a conversation. Shit. Hello. You walked towards where he is at, him not minding your presence, and took the seat right next to him. He paid you no mind as you placed your things down and took out your laptop, preparing to write down a head start to your report. It was quiet, and your attention was just solely focused on the work Can I slow down? I need to slow down. Okay. Attention just solely focused on the work before you, while the guy beside you continued on with his book. The sound of him flipping through was oddly comforting. Time passed by, and the next thing you know, there was only a few students left in the library. The guy beside you closed his book, chucked it in his bag, and left the library. You turned to look up at the library's large clock, a few minutes before your next class. You stopped writing down, turned off your computer, and placed all of your things in your bag before heading out of the library as you quickly rushed out to make it to your next class. This is a lot of text. I'm not good at reading. You just barely made it to your next class, your professor already on his desk and was slowly bringing out their tools for the lesson of the day. You looked across the room, paint brushes by the shelves, the week's featured artwork with a few blank canvases hidden in a shelf. The classroom is slowly being filled in with the professor already by the table. You quickly went to your seat. You suddenly felt as if someone was staring at you, drilling holes through the back of your head. You turned around but saw no one, everyone just simply minding their own business. You shrugged it off and returned your gaze to your professor. I'll be assigning each one with a partner to work with for the upcoming weeks. You and your partner will be doing 3 different artworks that need to be submitted by the deadline. Hope you all got a partner already by this time. Now, I want you all to go to your designated partners before I start explaining your task. Shit. You mumbled under your breath. This is what you get for not attending his class last time. You don't have a partner. You panicked as you looked around, trying to spot some loner or an unfortunate soul like you, who wasn't able to attend last time. But from the looks of it, it seems like everyone is already partnered up. Just great. You were forced out of your seat since your seatmate's partner will be occupying it for the class. Unlike the rest of the class scurrying around to meet their partner, there was one who wasn't moving from his seat. You went to where he was situated at, seeming to be reading a book. You let out a small cough to catch his attention. He closed his book and looked up at you. Oh, great, it's you again. Seems like you're a bit lost there. I'm not good at voice acting, okay? I'm not gonna try. Do you have a partner? No. Well, just your luck then. Me neither. So, do you want to be partners? Sure. Why not? Oh fuck, he's smiling. I'm scared. You took the vacant seat right beside him, his book now tucked away and on his desk. Wait, on his desk is now a pen and a piece of paper, seemingly ready to take notes. Hey, I never got to know your name. It's not quite important. Well, I should at least know what to call you instead of green streaked hair guy. That was fun. He raised a brow at your silly nickname you gave him before slightly shaking his head. Sullivan Brugmentia. See, I'm not good at names. Sullivan Rosemary. Just call me Soul. Okay, Soul. Your name contradicts with your whole glam, not gonna lie. That is definitely something I would say. I'm sorry. Soul looked away, scratching his cheek. I'm sorry. Guess so. Not really the jolly type. Hugo's more of that. Well, I'm Mercy Boombox. Greatest name ever. Nice to finally know your name, Soul. Soul nodded with a small smile before returning his attention back to the professor. For this term, I want you and your partner to pass 3 art pieces. First one would be a portrait of your partner, strictly on paper with charcoal as a medium. You groaned. Boomer art teachers. Your professor then proceeds to give you the other 2 tasks before leaving you and the rest of the class to do your task for the day. Everyone started talking with their partners, some taking out their needed materials as the other one poses. You turn to Soul as he takes out his own charcoal pencil and his sketch pad for the class. I gotta tell you right now, Soul, I'm... Yeah, Soul gives a small smile. I'd love to see some of your work then. So, would you like me to draw my portrait first? Sure. Wait, let me get my things. You took out your sketch pad and a charcoal pencil as Soul relaxes in his seat. Would you like me to pose, or... maybe do a... See, I'm not good at this shit. What? Alright. Oh my god, that is so cute. What? Your eyes scanned his face. The more you look at him, the more you notice some of his features. His cheekbone, his lips, with 2 piercings, his thick eyebrows, the way his hair settles down on his shoulders, and his reddish-orange eyes. He's actually quite handsome. For a moment you just stared at his eyes. He noticed and stared back, his pupils dilating before he realized he was staring. This is hilarious. What? Heat rises to his cheeks. He quickly averted his head away. Hey, eyes on me. I need to shut up. Sorry, I'm not used to being stared at for that long. Should I just do an emo voice? I don't know how to do emo voices. Relax, it's just me. Plus, you'll stare at my boring face after I'm done with your portrait. Your face isn't boring. I actually think you look beautiful. I'll try to do an emo voice. It's not working out. He says without even thinking twice. His eyes met yours, half-lit, and his pupils were wide. Now it's your turn to turn red. You hid your face behind your sketch pad and whacked him with your charcoal pencil. Stop saying stupid and stop. Soul just chuckled and stilled his movements, a hand on his chest and a smile on his face. Before you knew it, the bell rang and class was over. You weren't done with your sketch, however. The conversation kept repeating in your mind, and it made it hard for you to concentrate. And like hell you're going to show it to Soul. Come on, just a peek? It's not done yet. Boo. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna do a deeper voice, you know, like very emo. You chucked the sketch pad in your bag before Soul could grab a hold of it. You got up from your seat and headed out of the classroom, Soul coming close behind you with his own bag as he leaves as well with the rest of the class. Do you have a phone? We should exchange numbers and update each other so we can do the next 2 more tasks. Soul then takes out his own phone and asks for your number. You recite it out as he inputted it on his phone. I'm preparing, okay? Let me try. I can't do this. Let me try to send you a message. I can't take this seriously. What is happening? You nodded and looked at your phone screen and see a new notification from an unknown number. This must be Soul's. Sup. What is that profile picture? Sup. Yeah, sup. What? Oh. You type so differently from how you look. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing. You chuckled. He rolled his eyes. You're a good guy, Soul. How about we hang out again tomorrow? By your request, Soul's eyes widened in disbelief. He let out a breath that he was somehow holding before sighing. Of course. I'll see you tomorrow then. Great. You nodded and walked off, giving him a wave goodbye, him returning with his own small wave. As you walked through the hallway, your eyes caught on something on the nearby bulletin board. A poster was plastered on the large board. The Hallows Ball. Come enjoy the festive spirits of Hallows Eve. A Halloween party, huh? By the time you arrived at your small apartment, it was already past 5 p.m. You stretched out your arms and let out a small groan. You locked your doors and decided to just order takeout for dinner. You went to your living room and plopped down on the couch and took out your phone, scrolling through until a ping notified you of a new message. Daryl? Who the fuck is Daryl? Anyone want to go to the Halloween party this Friday? It's gonna be awesome. Aren't we all a bit too old for costume parties? Is it required? You two are not fun at all. I won't go if it's not a school requirement, much less a waste of my time. ... Is it? No, it isn't. But it'll be a great and fun experience for all of us. I mean, we should loosen up a bit, you know? I agree with Crow. Count me in. Pass. I've got more important things to do than that party. Now, will you excuse me? I'll be doing my leftover tasks for tonight. Chio has gone offline. Sheesh, a stick in the mud as usual. How about you, Mercy? Me? You joining? It'll be fun. You were honestly surprised they somehow remembered you. Checking your calendar through your phone, you didn't seem to have any plans in the near future, or plans at all. You'd like to just spend your time in your apartment alone. I mean, sure? That's great to hear. Crow seems happy about it. You giggled. This also reminds you of something. Or rather, someone. Opening another chat, you tapped in Soul's newly added contact and sent him a message by sending the image of the same poster Daryl sent. A Halloween party hosted by the school? Yeah. I'm not quite into parties. Oh. Oh, well, that's alright. Just asking, that's all. Soul is typing. Wait. If you're coming, then I'm coming as well. Really? Really? Do you plan on dressing up? I don't know. Do you? I mean, it's a custom party, so why not? I'll try to think of something then. I swear you can feel the smile behind those words. With a quick word of goodbye, you set your phone down when you heard your doorbell. That must be the food delivery. Afterwards, you ate your dinner and prepared yourself for bed. You thought of today and the events that occurred. And meeting Sol, of course. He's a really nice guy. It's a wonder how I never met him despite sharing a single class with him. Oh well. You entered your bedroom, letting out a big yawn as you stretched your body. You turned to your laundry, slowly piling up, and scratched your head. We'll probably do laundry tomorrow. But for now, you plopped yourself on the soft cushions of your bed, getting into a comfortable position and slowly dozing off as you close your eyes, embracing sleep as the night goes. I feel like I'm getting better at reading as time goes on. ... Excuse me? What is happening? More. I did not expect to leave. What in the hell? What the hell? Fuck. I made another mess. And yet these still smell like dew. Excuse me? Smells like... wait, seems, not smells. What the hell? It seems like my luck is finally turning around for the better. Can't wait to see you tomorrow, Mercy. My one and only soulmate. I'm scared. I did not. End of day 1. Thank you for playing the demo day. If you'd like to support me on my journey, give me a follow on Twitter. What the hell? Huh? Your name is... Mercy. Boombox. Fuck. Find somewhere else to sit. You don't want to deal with strangers or anyone at all at this very moment. Even if you want to be at your spot at the very moment. Looking around, you decide to find a different seat. Sadly, the available ones you were able to see is the one next to the loud gossiping students. You swear out of all the places to be, they have to be in the library. You decide to grab a book to avert your attention to something else. You don't feel like doing your research paper. You went to the fiction section. Tall bookshelves come in your view. Your fingers brushed along the spines of the books, some old, some new. Thud. A thud caused the shelf to wobble a bit, nearly knocking a few books down. You clicked your tongue and tried to take a peek through the bookshelf to see what's causing it. Red-haired bully. Well, look at what we have here. It's Creep McGee. What's wrong? Cat got your tongue? Great, another bullying situation. You sigh. Sometimes people never grew out of their high school phase. You winced. The redhead landing a blow on the boy before your eyes caught something glistening from the raven-haired bully's pocket. A pocket knife. How the fuck did it get in with that? Let's see if you'll continue being a smartass once I cut your tongue. Stop them? Sure. I've got to stop them. You rushed out as quickly as you can across to where the bullies are. Stop! From the sound of your voice, the bullies halt in their movement and return to face where you are. No! He's all beat up. I'm so sorry. You looked at the teen clearly knocked down on the floor, a few books on his side. Your eyes met with the piercing reddish ones. His eyes narrowed as he turns at your sudden appearance. If you hurt him, I'll scream and alert everyone in the library. By your threat, the bullies clicked their tongue before roughly kicking the teen on the floor and leaving, the raven-haired one shoving your shoulder on their way. You rubbed the area where the bully shoved you before turning your attention back to the teen on the floor. He looks pretty beaten up, a purple bruise forming on his left cheek. You went towards him and kneeled down, offering your hand. He said nothing, however, looked at your outreached hand, hesitating for a while before gripping your wrist and helping him stand up. Now that he's standing at his full height, he's actually pretty tall, probably around 6 feet. Jesus. We should probably get you to the nurse's office. I'm fine. No need. And with that, he left as quickly as he can. You trailed after him, seeing him packed up by the things from what seems to be your usual spot before exiting the library. Well, at least my usual spot is open now, but I wonder if they're actually feeling alright. From the corner of your eye, you notice something, or rather someone. It's the guy from the library. He's in the same class as me? Why haven't I noticed him before? Oh. That was okay, fine. That was actually kind of cute. What the fuck? And his eyes met yours. They widen a bit before turning away. His focus now on the book in his hand, a slight tint of red on his pale cheeks. Maybe this is my chance to get to know him. I'm still honing my skills in art. Hope that's alright with you. Everyone starts somewhere. As long as you appreciate the work of your art, you'll do fine. How about you? Maybe you should do my portrait first. Well, if you insist, Sol said, relaxing on his seat and taking out his sketch pad and pencil. You sit back and relax as well, tucking a loose strand and fixing your hair as if you were about to take a picture. Sol notices this and you swear you saw the edge of his lips twitch upwards. Oh my! The sound of pencil against— oh shit, he's looking at me. Pencil against paper filled the classroom. You on your seat as Sol looks up at you and back on the paper from time to time. Whenever he gazes at you, you swear his eyes goes half-littered as if in a dreamy gaze. But you didn't think much about it. Thank you. What was that? Sol stopped his strokes on the paper and finally locked gaze with you. His sketchpad covers half of his face as he speaks. Thank you, Mercy, for helping me back in the library. Oh, it's not a problem. You were in quite a pickle and no one bothered to help you out. I don't know what I'll do if I didn't save you there. Well, you saved me the trouble today. After that, Sol said nothing as he looks at you before continuing on. You swear a small tint of pink appeared on his ears as he keeps hiding half of his face behind his sketch pad. Hooray! Before you knew, class was over. Sol, however, is not done with his portrait of you, as his pencil still makes a few more final touches on the sketch pad. Just a few more touches. There. Can I see? Of course. Sol hands his sketches to you and you gasp. This looks so good, the details and everything. And he's not even done yet. So this looks amazing. How the fuck did you do this? By your compliment, he just rubbed the back of his neck and shrugged a little. A bit embarrassed at your compliment. I love to sketch once in a while. I often draw random people in parks when I go out. You couldn't help but admire him and his work. Can I keep this? I mean, right after our professor grades it, of course. Sol places a hand under his chin, thinking about it. Not sure. I think I could do better than that one. But I really like this one. He just chuckled. Alright, you can have it once I'm done and our professor grades it. But in return, I get to keep the portrait you'll make of me, alright? I think that's a fair deal. Sol agreed and you cheered. You gave back his sketchpad and fixed up your things. Sol packed up as well as you both headed out towards the hallway. I like this game, except the part at the end. We're just gonna ignore that. I think I've done enough. I've been recording for 1 hour and I'm sure that's enough suffering. Well, goodbye, bitches.